Hi there everybody, Pilgrim here, and welcome to BinderScape. So this is hopefully is going to be the main account going forward to show off the BinderScape HTML program that I've been making, and basically I've just gone as far as to secure the name, and that's it. This whole thing took probably like half an hour to come up with a name, but I think I've found something that works. So BinderScape. So the idea is obviously that, like with a lot of CCGs, you'll just have lots and lots of binders of your collection. So that's what this is. So since the last video, there has been a number of changes. I've also done a test with free-to-play. Did about 16 hours just to try and figure out the pain points and how it's generally going to go, at least for free-to-play. I'm going to be doing the weekend again with this character, or I should say extended weekend, since we're going to be starting this on a Friday. It's currently the early morning, but I haven't actually gone to sleep yet, so I'm going to be going to bed and then coming back much later. But yes, today will technically be the start, and what we'll be doing is just quickly going through the tutorial and then doing the initial 15 cards to know what we're going to have. I'm going to do a brief overview of the new features and stuff like that. But let's just get into it. Deal with the tutorial island as soon as we can. Excuse the squeaking, that is my mic arm. So I thought you could skip this, but apparently not. I did say that I was very knowledgeable about the game. I gotta go to skills menu. There's a slightly improved tutorial where they kind of do all of this flashing light stuff. There we go. And it's also considered a quest, believe it or not. And you even get a quest point for doing it now. And this is very recent, this change. I think within the last couple of weeks. So yeah, some of the things that came out of my testing is that if you're free to play, you'll probably want to spend half the amount of GP as you would in just going straight into pay to play, because you get far less GP available. And it's just way too difficult. Now with pay to play, you've got so many more options to make money. If nothing else, than thieving. It's just consistent. but when it comes to free to play, you've basically got three options. You can spawn hop, you can do ogres, or you can do jewelry, and that's basically it. Now technically there might be some edge cases like obviously PvP and stuff like that, but I think for the vast majority of people, they're gonna not really want to do PvP. Now I will say that obviously this game mode does incentivize you into doing all of the content, but it's not a guarantee that you'll end up doing it. And so yeah, I would still say those are the three main ways, and it's just not really good enough. So yeah, don't think too hard about it, just go ahead and pay half, and you'll thank me for that. On top of that, there are a couple of things that I would definitely look out for when it comes to picking your first cards. Picking up spawn hopping is going to be awesome if you can grab it. It's almost guaranteed on dust packs, but that obviously means that you'll be spending it on that instead of like other target farming packs like quests and mini games. Well, I say mini. The spawn hopping is in mini games. What am I thinking? Like bosses and clue scrolls for additional dust and stuff like that. So yeah, there's definitely like massive upsides to grabbing that early, but there are when it comes to like spending dust, that's definitely a negative. And we're nearly done. I'm going to talk to the Ironman tutor. And we'll just do it as a Hardcore Ironman. Cool. Okay, yeah, he calls me a hardcore. That's fine. Talk to this guy. Yay, look at that. 1 quest point. Amazing. Incredible. Yeah, so basically the plan is to basically improve upon what I did. One second before I do that. Yes, I improve upon what I did over the last week in a much shorter amount of time. And then I'll be taking a week off because I need to do a load of certification stuff. And so wish me luck there. But thank you. Grab those. And then yeah, when I come back, I plan on paying for membership. So we'll see how that goes. Let me just grab the Ironman armor. And then we'll do our first packs. After we just deposit everything here. Alright. Let's open up this. Okay, so a couple of cool stuff. So we have a collection log now. This will basically tell you every single card in the game. And if we have collected it. And although this part here isn't finished, because I've got to do a pass over it, this is I asked Grok to give it a basic note, and it did a good job overall, but there's a lot of errors in it, so I just need to do a pass over it. But it's like something stupid, like I want to say 340. Yeah, 340 notes that I need to manually review and type in something that makes sense. You know, only a couple of words or so, not even full sentences. I just want to keep it one line, and that's it. But here we can actually show things like free to play only. We can filter by type and by rarity. We even have a search, so we can look for something like Dragon Slayer. Here we go. So cool stuff there. We've got an added section here about the collection log. There's also a big change to pack costs. So before, I was pretty adamant that I didn't want this, but after feedback, I do feel like this is kind of mandatory, just to give people some sort of definitive cost, so they don't have to think about it. Excuse me, sorry, themselves. Of course, you can actually change this. So at the moment it is set to 1,000, and every 10% of total completion it will double. Now, if you are doing free to play, I highly suggest you set that as 500. That means that the max you'll have to spend is 1,000 GP per pack, and yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So okay, let us reset our save and pick our first 15 cards. This is a pretty typical pack with just lots and lots of skills. We are going to go with smithing. mining. Crafting. Corsair Curse. 50 mining. Range. Smithing. Fishing. Cooking. Oh, cooking again. Grab ourselves a clue scroll. That might be good. Might get lucky and grab a staff. Oh, and fishing. Oh, this is actually really good. Really want magic. And hit points. Cook's assistant. Knight sword. Ah, brilliant. Spawn hopping. Okay, that can pay for a fair few cards. So that was lucky. Okay, that kind of saved it there. So, not a bad pull. So, looks like we can do cooking, fishing, mining and smithing all the way up to 50. So, mining and smithing along with crafting, which we can make money with it, so that's good. So initially we'll be doing holy symbols, and yeah, we can mine and smith the silver and the gold. So that's going to be pretty good. Although I say silver, I'm pretty certain actually that gold jewelry is easier. Yeah, technically it is. Gold amulets. Now the big difference though in cost, I think, is holy symbols. If you end up getting 31 prayer to get into the guild, you have a 50% more increase on sell value, whereas with like gold amulets, one second, gold amulet, and old school RuneScape holy symbol. Yeah, so 120 to 180. And yeah, so gold amulets are actually better. Gold necklaces might be interesting. That's actually more than I thought it might be. Okay. What is the point of an amulet then? Ooh, okay, fair enough. 245. That actually seems pretty good, but can we do... We can do gold necklaces as well, so... 245. Oh, right, okay, yeah, so gold necklaces are the way to go, it looks like. As soon as we can. We'll start off with, you know, doing silver. We'll do the knight's sword. I think we grabbed the knight's sword, didn't we? 1 second. Go back to here. Yeah, knight's sword. So we can get to 29 immediately, so that's really, really good. I believe we should, because we got to, what was it, 50, wasn't it? Yeah, 50 cooking. So yeah, we'll be able to do a red berry pie easily enough. So that'll be a really easy quest. The downside, massive downside, is the low HP. So if we look at our collection log, actually, we can see free to play only. You can see how far we've come. This one stands out as being quite wrong, but yeah. Point is, it gives you a really good indicator of the cards that you have and you're still looking for. The one thing to actually take note of out of all of these cards at the moment is probably spawn hopping. So this is going to allow us to get like steel plate legs or steel plate bodies if I feel really adventurous, which to be honest I don't. So that'd be pretty good. And yeah, when you are pay to play, this will come up a hell of a lot less than it does in free to play. Just bear that in mind. On the other hand, you know, you just don't have a whole lot of options for money making at the moment. But I also didn't want spawn hopping to be free. You know, I do want there to be some sort of obstacle, even if it's small. But yeah, we've also got Cook's Assistant, X marks the spot. These are all great things. Corsair Curse is going to unlock the alternative moneymaker. So by the time I start getting like magic and range, so I've got my initial range, which is good. But ideally, we do need to grab magic and range to 50. Hit points to 50, defense to 50, and we can actually stay over at Ogres for quite a long time if we would want. So yeah, and then what else do we actually have? I think that's it. Yeah, just one mini game. So if we want, we can do some training in every skill. You know, we can still go to 1 to 10. Which doesn't mean I can do combat though, since obviously that's still hit points at 10, so I can't gain anything there. So that's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I can make some early money, buy some more packs. I could also do the Stronghold for 10k. And as you can see, you know, we've only got 8% so far. So we can actually do another 7. And that would actually hit 10%. At that point, the cost will go up. So if I go to settings, I am going to set that to 500. Because I am starting out in free to play. So we're going to save that. I'm fine with the dust values. And yeah, we'll grab, we'll start doing some fishing, I think. Fishing and cooking. Kind of wish we had, I don't have any money. I'll just do some shrimp up to like level 5, I think. And we'll use that shrimp to go to the stronghold, get those extra packs. And what we'll do is we'll just spend 3.5k on 7 packs just so we can get to the 10% milestone. And one moment, so I've got an alarm going off. There we are. Sorry. Right, and then the other gold can be spent on things like runes and other ammunition. So that'll be pretty good. Oh, as well as like feathers and bait and stuff like that as well for better fishing. I completely forgot the first time around that you actually get access to, I think it's sardines. Yeah, sardines at 5 instead of 10. So yeah, do want to be picking up some bait. But yeah, we've also got some pretty decent questing stuff as well. So we can do X marks the spot and Cook's Assistant like without any issue. Let me just double check Corsair Curse. I'm not sure if this has a quest point requirement. Doesn't look like it does, so that's good. However, it is suggesting 20 combat because we do have to fight the Navigator. He will use elemental strike spells and the curse. What do we know specifically about him? He has 30 magic, so holy shit. Is he hitting 8 then? Potentially. Huh. Okay, right. That's actually kind of scary. So, in theory I could do it, but I would probably want to get hit points up as much as I could. Although range does seem to be the way to go if he's using magic, so I'll pick up some leather. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good start, and I think we've got a good plan ahead of us. And yeah, remember, if you have any sort of suggestion, just let me know. I will be uploading the code very soon. Obviously I just need to do that pass over the notes, and that'll probably be it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it here because I'm actually just really tired, need to go to bed, and I'll see you in episode 2, where we will likely just finish off the 5 fishing, then do Cook's Assistant and gain access to the range, and go from there. Cool. Bye bye, everybody.